Good morning everyone and welcome back to Craft Eccentricity, and as usual I hope you all have a wonderful day today. And I'm up with Eiffel store, so it's more cute Christmas, and I'm going to go straight into the dies and the things that I used and also show you a little something. And first up, and I know it needs poking out a little bit, is the Eiffel store background die. It has a huge collection of different background dies, but when I saw this one, all I could think about was sort of like birch trees. So I thought it would be ideal for Christmas. And I used the doily die. This one is my design. So I used that one. And I also used a little deer that has a kind of half wreath that goes around the bottom of it, which I guess you'd call a swag. So not a wreath at all. This is me making videos early in the morning. I should stay in bed. And I use this little deer that is sitting amongst some greenery, and it's super cute. I also used a black marker pen. I used my white gel pen, and I also used a Touch 5 blender. And the first card I'm going to show you why I use the blender. And here it is. Oh, I forgot to say, and I didn't put it on the table, I used some Gold Star twine there from Aliexpress. But isn't that cute? I just popped the doily behind it because I thought it would suit that sort of like semi-swag going along the bottom there. Now, this die, it will cut out the entire body. The ears are separate, and as you can see, I've cut those in cream. But the face area and the neck area is a lot paler for what you would need. So you can either fussy cut that, which personally I didn't want to do. I didn't think I was going to be that good at fussy cutting, or you can use a Touch 5 blender tool. So I'm going to show you exactly what I mean. So you would cut the body out and it's all going to be this color. It's all going to be brown. But then you can take your Touch 5 marker, or shall I say your Touch 5 blender, and any areas that are paler, I do this an awful lot, any areas that are paler or darker, I will either use a blending tool to take the colour out of the cardstock, or I'll use a cool grey one to make it a shade darker. So sometimes you don't have to use huge amounts of cardstock. Now, I will say, when you're using the blender, you don't get a sort of like perfect bleach, and you don't want to overwork it because, you know, it's not really a cardstock that's meant for lots of liquid, and you don't want it to sort of pill up and bubble on you. So you can see there that you can remove the colour from this cardstock. Now this is Joanne, and this is, I think you say basil or basil cardstock, and it's all the loose sheets that they have. And if you saw my haul a couple of weeks ago, you'll know I usually get it for 20-25 cents a sheet in the sale. So I'll give you a close-up there. You can see it's removing the ink, and it's the dye in the paper, and that's usually sufficient to kind of like create the effect that you want. And that is what I've done there. I've just removed colour from the face area and the neck area of that deer so that I didn't have to fussy cut. But I think it's really, really cute. As I said, all this cardstock from Joanne. I used a little bit of white gel pen to highlight the candy and the little bow, and also to put a little bit of light down there on the side of its nose and its little nose tip there. That's where I used my black marker pen. And of course the white gel pen is highlighting the eyes and the hat. But I just think that is super, super cute. Let's see if we can get a good close-up there. It's all popped up on Dollar Tree foam. You don't have to spend a fortune when you're shopping in Dollar Tree. So it does give you a nice solid card base. It's not going to get squished in the post. And of course this dotty cardstock here is from the Crazy Crafter. It's got a little splash of gold foil on it. So that is that one. Oh, and gel pen there doing little dots on its head. So I'm going to measure that. But as I say, you know, using this one on red cardstock will darken the red. Yeah, I know. It's weird. You just have to get your pens and experiment. But if you don't feel that you're competent enough to fussy cut that kind of shape out, or you're in a hurry, just get your blender pen out and just take the dye out of the paper using that pen. Right, with its little antlers on its head, as per the website, I'm going to say 3 inches, because these little ferny sprigs here, I did mine to poke out. And then going across, I'm going to say 3 inches again, so 3 by 3, and also perfect to go onto a tag. So that is my first little deer. I'll just move that out of the way. And then second up, we've got the other cute little deer who is sitting in its little patch of greenery. And I've used white gel pen there, oh that's better, to highlight some of the leaves, or shall I say the petals, and also to do the eye and the nose. All cardstock again from Joanne. Now, a lot of people have been asking me, what white cardstock do I use? This white cardstock comes from Walmart. It's $5.99 for 100 sheets, and it's £110 weight. So that is what I use. Little Christmas bells there. I was going to get my baubles out again. You know, I've got them close to hand. There they are. They will stay there for the duration of December. And this little background paper here is from Crazy Crafter again, and I used it because it's got that tiny little deer and it's got the poinsettia, so I just thought that would go really well with this. But I just think it's really sweet, absolutely simple to make, just big chunky pieces. You've got the body, you've got the face, the eye, the nose and the ear. You can put the baubles on if you want to, you don't have to, but just really nice and quick. Right, measurements. And as per website, I'm going to say a fraction over 4 inches, because you've got this little chain with a little Christmas bell on the bottom of it. And then going across, as per the website, I'm going to say 2 3/4 inches. But it's just really cute. I do love retro looking deers. I've got a load of Christmas ornaments that are retro deers. I am going to show you some of my Christmas stuff one of the days. I'll just hoik the camera up and show it all to you. Right, so that's what I've got for you today. As usual, all links are below. Have a fabulous day, and I'm up tomorrow with DIY art bin. So maybe I'm going to go and try and dig out some Christmas dies where I can use these again. Have an awesome day. Bye.